Hello, everyone. It's Kim from K&RP here in southeastern Manitoba. It is currently beautifully sunny and melting. It's 3 degrees Celsius, which means it's 37 degrees Fahrenheit. It's a lovely day. We had a bit of a power outage, lasted about 20 minutes, maybe half an hour ish. Um, yeah, it was, didn't know if I was going to be late to stream or not. Hey, Chrissy, nice to see you. So today we're going to do belly bands, and of course we're going to scraps because that's the way I roll. I happen to have everything is now displaced because Ron had to crawl under my desk. When you have a power outage and you're trying to get some, you talk to the power company to let them know that there's a blackout. Well, by the time he figured out how to get my monitor into the battery backup so that we could do this, then we realized that our router wasn't plugged into the battery backup upstairs. It was kind of a kerfuffle, but we managed to do it. So I happen to have all these long, skinny scraps. You guys know I save all this stuff. So anyway, power's back on. All's good. Have all these scraps. So I think I'm going to pull, I don't know what I want to use. Let's use some white ones. Wow, these are interesting. I don't know what they're from. Hey, Anne, nice to see you, hun. Yeah, it was kind of interesting not to have power. I'm thinking, oh, so I did post on the community tab here and in Meet Your Creativity that I may be late, but good old power company stepped up and did what they needed to do. All right, so we're going to use some of those. Let's pull out some of these. These ones are actually cardstock. I chopped these up when I was doing those bouncy boxes at Christmas. So I've got a bunch of various pieces of this. The nice thing about colored ones, I don't feel that I need to elaborate and decorate them overly much like I do just the plain white ones. But yeah. So I hope everybody had a great weekend. I was very confused. I was visiting in Shannon's chat yesterday, and for some reason, I thought that this coming weekend was the last Sunday of the month, even though I knew darn well that I just didn't do the Feral Artist Group the day before. It's just been very strange. Very strange. The new thing about lives and streaming platforms? Nope, haven't heard a thing. Have not heard a thing. So we're just going to lay all this stuff out because we don't know what we want to do with them yet. These ones are just plain copy paper. So I definitely want to, I'm going to glue down some book page stuff to make those a little bit more robust because, belly bands, you're putting things in and out of them all the time. You need to have them so that you can. Lives only staying on channel for 30 days, then they're gone. Oh, interesting. That's cool. That's cool. I have no problem with that. So I am just going to glue this stuff down. I don't care if it's over the edges or not. Is that on StreamYard or YouTube, Chrissy? StreamYard or YouTube? I've got some of this stuff. I'm just going for different textures of text. Oh, this one's just this way. We'll do that. That's not a problem. All platforms? Interesting. I'll have to look into that. That's kind of cool, though. When I think about it, I have a lot of streams, and if perchance I need to, this way I can do the same thing over again and not feel bad about repeating myself. Yes, yes. Ugh. These little pages are very, very thin. So yeah, this Sunday we are doing tags. Friday we will be on my channel, Jean and I, and we're going to be, it's our last week for doing the junk embroidery. I don't know if they'll do that or not, because there are a lot of people with the big, oh, that didn't tear nicely at all. The big streamers that may be a little irritated about that, Only for Facebook. Hey, Malia, nice to see you, sweetheart. How are you feeling? Okay, so we're just doing belly bands today because I have a lot of scraps I have to use, and I know that doesn't surprise a single one of you. I know. I do need another piece of text page that, just to finish these off. Well, that's interesting. It is. You feel horrible still? I'm sorry. Your little petri dishes share that with you? And we'll put something in the middle, so I'll just do it on the ends, and I will have something in the middle. We'll get that done right away. I've got these wonderful oval things. And I'm thinking I might put those on these big long ones. So we'll have to put some book page on that too. Yeah, definitely. You're going to ask a silly question. What is a belly band? In journals. Do I have a journal with a belly band in it? Give me a second, let me think. You have it, it goes down the page. Sounds like what it is. It's kind of like a belt of paper that you tuck papers underneath. Let me just see what I got. What have I got? Do you have belly bands? No. 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 I'm looking for a journal with belly bands, and I know I've got one. Just not there. Where is that one? I've got so much stuff and so many journals happening that I'm getting a little overwhelmed with journals. Hey, nice to see you, Cindy. Welcome, welcome. You've never actually seen a belly band? Okay. Fiber Floozy, I can't remember your name. I'm sorry. April? Is it April? Oh, thank you. Okay, I'm looking for a belly band. Anyway, you would have your journal page, then you would have a piece of paper, a decorative piece of paper, and it would go down the journal page so that you can, and then it's just glued at the top and the bottom, and you tuck things in. Jill? Fiber Floozy is Jill? All right. All right, Jill. My memory is good, but really short. So anyway, like I say, it's just a strip of paper that goes down the middle of a page. It could be the side of the page. Doesn't have to be the middle of the page. And holds things in. So I usually do it out of thin strips of paper. I have done it out of fabric. I have done it out of multitudes of other things. Yeah, so we're going to do that. It does stay on permanently and it doesn't slide on or off. I really need to have, I've got to have a journal handy that has one. You just have to bear with me a second because I know I've got one and it should be had right here. Right here. See this strip right here? It's glued down. So this way you can take bigger pieces of paper that are folded and it just tucks in. Does that make sense? It just, the top and the bottom are glued down and you can just put all kinds of things underneath it. So it's a great way for using up little bits of scrap on your journal page. You know, you just have fun. Oh, right, planner. Right. Yeah, so it can go up and down or side to side. Yeah, do them with hidden paper clips. I don't bother. I glue them right down. Okay, so I had glue. I want wet glue. Hey, Monica, welcome. Nice to see you. So, like I say, I'm just going to glue these down. These are really shiny paper. We're going to see if this glue works or not. Just making some belly bands. I've started, you know, I'm not supposed to be starting anything, right? And unfortunately, I don't listen to myself. So I started 2 new journals over the past few days. Maybe, well, sometime last week I started them. So yes. Okay, so I've got the blank spot in the middle, which is fine because it's going to be covered by this. I like having something big in the middle. I don't know why. It just works for me. Oh, you know what? I don't want that on there yet. Well, it is a gorgeous day. It's a gorgeous day here, too. We actually have, it's +3 out there right now. It's sunny and beautiful, and things are melting, which is, you know, okay. But we get the majority of our snow in March, or we get 25% of our snow in March, according to my sister. And I said, thank you very much. I didn't want to hear that. But it's going to be what it's going to be. Nothing we can do about nature, right? Right. Hey, Shannon, how are you, hun? And Sherry, hello. Nice to see you guys. By the way, I have reached 500 viewers, 500 subscribers. So I'm trying to decide what kind of a giveaway I want to do. I don't want to do anything that's going to involve shipping because, you know why. You know why. Shipping's so stinking expensive. Although, it could be nice to do a shipping thing for 500 peeps. Hey, Jeanine, nice to see you. We got nice weather, lady. Sherry, Janine, you guys going out today? I've been thinking of going and sitting on the deck. You're working? Okay. Yeah, unless you need to comment. All right. All right. Yeah, +3, which means it's 37 Fahrenheit for those of you down south. I want a bigger piece, I think. I just use old books. You guys know. If anybody is looking for something really fun and exciting, book-wise, check out Malia. She's got all her spring fling stuff happening. She's got some fabulous old books, and she's got spring kit packages. You pick your daughter up in 45 minutes. Oh, nice. You could take a tour around the park or anything while you're out there. Just ask them for a friend, you know. Okay, so now I've decided I want my bin of border strips, borders, edgings, that kind of thing. It's a mixed bag. I've got some scrapbook paper in here, and I have some painty paper. But I have a bin full of long scrap. I know that doesn't surprise any of you. Oh, a lot of it's scrapbook paper. But I do have, nope. Anybody got exciting plans for the rest of the week? Ooh, look at this one. And it's got the holes in it. Oh, you're welcome. Pokemoning? All right. Oh, St. Vital Park? That's close to here. Nope. Thumbs down. Oh. Oh, yeah, your kids are going to be home from school right away. So what if I take this and I just run it right down this edge of that? You know what? I think I want it on something a little wider. What have I got here? You know what? I kind of like it on that red one. Yes, I do. I'm going to put it down that red one. I'm going to be bouncing all over the place today, guys, because when nobody's around, this is how I do it. This is how I do it, you know. Oh, they went to your germ monkeys. Mobile petri dishes. Oh, that's great that they're taking care of you. Excellent, excellent, excellent. You're going to work on your sweater? Nice. I have been working on that temperature blanket. My word, it's going to be such a heavy pig when it's done. Who needs weighted blankets when you do single crochet everyday blankets for temperature blankets? Seriously. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. I don't know how much I need. We'll start with that. Start with that. Oh, you know what? Let's put it on the edge. That way. Oh, yep. I like it. I like it. Oh, I got glue on my desk because I didn't put a sheet down. Shame on me. Shame on me. I'm not doing the March challenge. I can't do any challenges right now. I don't have the brain for it. I started Becca's Heart Challenge, and I got like 7 days done or silly thing, and I haven't done anything since. So maybe this week I will manage to get off my hiney and do more of that. I'm not promising anything. I really am having a very hard time committing to anything right now. laying in the kitchen. Oh, yeah. We used to call them the death rays with our dogs. You can't do challenges. Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah, I just have to having a bit of a tough time mentally right now. It's very annoying, but it is what it is, and I will survive it. I've survived many other things like this. You know what? That'll look great on an ATC or something. It's not going to go. Okay, so I'm going to be working on these randomly, obviously. That's kind of fun. Ooh, yeah. You know what? I'm going to put that down the center. This is going to be a really nice thick belly band. I like it that way. Like I say, when you're putting things in and out of it, you want something that's going to withstand that. You know how I always fold over the edges of pockets if I'm just using like a copy paper or something? Just, I know it bulks up the journals, but I don't want things falling apart and tearing either. Oh, you didn't miss much. Yeah, that's all I can do. It's all I can do. And I can't take on any more challenges right now. It also doesn't help that I'm thinking about what I'm going to put in the garden this year. Die cutting done. Yeah, I know. Well, I have planned on doing. What have I planned on doing? I want to do another monster book, but I want to do it so that I can use it as a kid's book, like that one that I did. I don't want to take apart and scan each page. They don't scan nice on the accordion base that I've got it on. I'm gonna put that there. And we're gonna hope that it sticks. It's such a glossy paper. But that's okay. I will just clip it down to make sure that they stick. You know what? Winters have never really bothered me. They really haven't. There. So we're going to hope that that stays on. I know that I don't have lots of pressure on it, but it'll work. Okay, so I need something down the center of this one. That one doesn't reach all the way. Oh, that would look nice on this purple. Existing, yeah. Well, I'm having a family dinner on Saturday where everybody's coming. I'm looking forward to that. So I'm kind of planning that meal and, they never bothered you till you moved to the Midwest. Well, that makes sense. The thing is we get the sunshine, but that also means it's bitterly cold. And I'm not putting these right in the center. I kind of like things off center. Now this one, oh, I have these really fun pink flowers that I did. What did I do them for? I can't remember. I was just playing the other night. Because when I get painty papers, I like to make flowers and other things. 48 Fahrenheit, so much warmer. Yeah, that's warm. Like I say, it's 37 Fahrenheit here today. I think I'm just going to put some of these down the center. Look, that's cute. I don't care what anybody says. I like it. Look. That leaves me 3 to put on something else. And I think I'm going to put this one straight into. Now, of course, you could put some lace on this behind it. You could put cheesecloth. You could put ribbon. You could put whatever you darn well please. Oh, you worry for him? Yes, yes. Well, I didn't space these out very good, but that's just fine. So, of course, I'm going to make sure that I don't have anything hanging over the edge that's going to be the side that most things are going to get tucked under from. Does that make sense? So this little bit of flour is kind of hanging over this edge. I have glue under my nail and it's mucky. Surprise. So like I say, I have this bit of flour hanging over. So when you're tucking things in, that could get ripped off. This one is just a little over. I'm not too worried about that, but too much bigger and I would definitely, this is going to be belly band, Sherry. I'm going to throw that in. I started this journal and I just threw some, just to hold the pages on it, not in it, so that I can pull things out and build on them, right? So I'm going to take that string off. I'm going to find a page to put this on. 4 heavy bags of do-yourself quilt kits. Assembled with instructions and quartering fabrics. Lovely. And what are you doing with these quilt kits? So I'll just show you kind of what I've got. I've got this. I was taking apart Kleenex boxes this weekend as well. So this was done on a file folder. I put down book page, then watercolored it, then doodled it. So this is a piece of Kleenex box. I left the one edge on so that I could use it as a flip. And this, I should have left an edge on to use as a flip, but I did not. Like that's the top of the Kleenex box, obviously. Did some woven paper. And that's the other side of the cover. So I actually managed to do cover, and I'm actually pretty pleased with it. Although I do have a bit of tearage from the paper on the edge here, but that's okay. I can put Band-Aids on it or something. Hey, Carol, nice to see you. Charity quilts, awesome. They'll cut into simple squares. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so I have calendar page, plain brown paper. That's very, very thin. I don't want to put a belly band on that because it's going to be too heavy for that paper and the paper will tear. Playing with Beth one time way, way, way back, she had us putting napkins on muslin using Mod Podge, but not putting Mod Podge on top, just doing it onto the muslin. So maybe this one I could do a belly band. Although the napkin's pretty fragile, what if I put it on this side? Right there. I kind of like that. Now I'm going to put it right there. Oh, thanks, Carol. I'm pleased. I'm pumped. It's exciting for me. Thinking of what to do for a giveaway. And I'm just going to kind of stick it in the middle of this page. Yeah, see, I don't know. When I did the 250, I did a big giveaway. And I was going to do a big giveaway for this one, but I don't know what I want to give away. Thanks, Andrea. Okay, so there's belly band number 1. And because it's on fabric, this is not sticking, so I'm going to have to clamp that down as well. Definitely. Definitely. Yeah, doesn't want to stick. Clamps. I just use clothespins. They work. Not all my clothespins have snowmen on them. This is an old one, and oh my goodness, the spring in that, it doesn't reach. Do you reach, or do I have to use a big clamp? No, they don't reach. Big clamp. I don't know about you guys, but I always have clamps handy for these reasons. Okay, we're going to take that one and we're going to put way over here to the side because we can. All right, so back to building belly bands. I think this book's going to be full of belly bands. It's going to be a fun one. Not that I lost my glue cap. All right. So I've got these two thinny ones. This one has a piece of scribble paper on it. And I think these may just end up going on here. And I will maybe put a stamp or something in the middle of it. That sounds good. I think that's the way that's going to work. Sherry, yeah. Have you been staying out of trouble? I don't think our beautiful Sherry gets into too much trouble. All right, so that's not going to go all the way to the top or bottom, which is fine. They don't have to. I'm going to glue that down. That's a piece of scrapbook paper. We all know I don't normally use it, but I've got it, so it's in there. Both. Yeah, I've been trying to stay out of trouble too. I cleaned this area. I have been organizing. I'm getting somewhere. What else have I done? Something. I watched Shannon and I watched Moni. Oh, see, now I want something really fun and big in the middle. You know what I want? I want one of my positivity flowers. What do you guys think? Is it going to fit in there? Posies of positivity. Now, first of all, it doesn't really matter if it sticks out the side. What do I want? Maybe a purple? That one says, I am capable. I don't know. What do you think? Do I want something brighter? How about be brave? What do you think? It goes nice with that green. Follow your heart. Ooh. And then I could put a heart at the bottom and the top. You like this one? Okay. These are my posies of positivity. I've got some in my purse and I've been giving them out when we, you know how I roll. There we go. That's a tube from Crochet Cotton. It takes a lot of energy to be wild. It really does. Yeah, I love those flowers too. I really like them. Really like them. All right. So right down the middle. Too much glue. doesn't matter. I have a piece of paper towel to mop it up. And again, this is done on file folder, so that's pretty tough. I'm not as worried about that as if it was just something like plain, like I say, copy paper. And I just want to make sure it sticks down good. All right. So we'll put that to the side. We've got this one. I got this green strip. I don't know. I want to use up some of this stuff I've got. You know, just want to use up. Oh, how about this? Blah, 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 blah. Wild enough. Yeah, that's a wild thing. That is a wild thing. When I was doing my kids' scrapbook kind of things for them for Christmas one year, I printed out all these like blah, blah, blah thing, and I used them as edgings on their pages. So, yeah, let's have a story time. And then along came Jones, right? This needs to get trimmed down because it's just plain paper. I'm just going to trim this down as well because I can. Oh, look, it's a dictionary page and it says affirmatively. I managed to get out of bed before 10 a.m. I am semi-dressed. I have a real shirt on, but pajama pants because they're comfortable. Okay, I want something fun on here. How about a mushroom? Or if I put this on here, that's what I was going to put on these, right? Put that on, and then we'll find something fun to put on top of it. Oh no, that is frustrating. It really is. It is, it is. Okay. What kind of Kimbit do you think I should put on there, guys? Give me an idea. I'm open to ideas. They are. They are. They really, really are. Okay. I was going to put those pink flowers on that one. This one needs what kind of a Kimbit? A floral bit? I could do floral bits. It's been behaving. All right. Floral bits. Floral bits. You know, guys, I'm really running low on floral bits. I tell you. That could be cute. On top of the oval. Don't like it. No, I'm not one of those. Grab a little leaf. That could have been cute. No. Nope. What about... Goodness. Nope. Nope. What about... No, too big. Too big. Like a fan trashy flower? Commercial ephemera bits? Yeah, I know. I know. Well, like I've got that beautiful box that Ron did. I'm trying to find someplace safe to put it because when it's open and back like that, if I've got something too heavy on the top, it's going to tip on me. I don't know if I like that one or not. Helen kind of works. I think I like that one best. To your kits, yeah. I know. I like the looks of the commercial stuff too, but I don't. It's just not what I do. It is just not what I do. No, that one's too big. Okay, so I think out of those, I like the yellow one best. What do you guys think of that one? I know we're gonna audition some more stuff. Just bear with me. Bear with me. I wobble cut them. I don't draw. Looking for fun stuff. Looking for fun stuff. I think that's too little. Yeah, way too little. Way too little. Wow, guys, I am so low on stuff, my word. It's the last of my dragonflies. It is time consuming. That's why I mass make. You guys know that. I've only got a couple of those left too. What did I use them on? Oh, those tags that I did. Goodness gracious, ladies, I am low on I am just low on this stuff. Well, I guess that's what my it's going to be a March making month because how about this one? Yeah. No, Chrissy, I don't draw them. I wobble cut them. I either paint or I wobble cut. I don't draw. I could do something like that. Scarecrow? I don't know. I don't know. What about a feather? Oh, look, and it matches the print on that pretty good with the blues and the greens and the pinks. What do you think about the feather? Where did I get them? I made them, Chrissy. I make all my ephemera. They were in my Etsy store, but I closed my Etsy store down. I think I like the feather best. What do you guys think? Feather it is. Feather it is. It's either a feather or a mushroom. Yeah, I have a video on that someplace. It's way back. It would be called Fan Trashy Flowers. Because they're made out of scraps. I like the feather. What do you guys think? Then I could stamp feathers around, like I have feather stamps. How to tie his shoe. That is awesome. Sherry, I closed my shop down, hun. Closed my shop down. Okay, so let's see how well this stuck. Oh, I can get away with that. I like that. Put these back in the bin. And so this is going to be these 3 little flowers. And I think we need to stamp over that. Let's just, yeah, I know I don't normally use stamps either, but what's in it? I have them, might as well use them, right? I like this big swirly one. And I think I will do it with, what color paint? How about, what have I got? I got a little bit of green. Let's use a green. Let's use a green. We'll do that. And I'll do that for that one too. All right, I have a green paint. I have something to brayer it out on, and I have a brayer. Look at that. Look how easy that was, guys. Yeah, you know what? I was thinking of doing a coffee shop too. Because I have a lot of digis I've done. I don't know. I just don't know. We'll see. But yeah, Etsy, I was paying far too much for what I was getting from it. You know, like, it was not supporting me the way I had wanted. Not that I wanted it to support me, you know. Okay, so I brayered on some ink, paint, whatever. We're going to put this underneath. And I just do that wet brayer on top of the Oh, Kimberly. Well, I can just flip them over, right? They're plain. We'll go like this. Okay, Monica. You like coffee, Malia? Yeah. And you send goodies once a month? See, I wouldn't mind doing that. Sherry has a coffee shop too. Okay, so that's just a really nice little swirly kind of thing. I didn't want anything too heavy because I am going to just glue down these pink flowers. Just like that. And, you know, that's the way it's going to go on the, you know what, maybe if I do it this way. And just have them down the side. And then if I just want this tip over here. What are you touching now, Brer? I don't have much room on my desk. It was seamless? Okay. Well, I didn't get quite as much of it as I wanted, but that's fine. It's still swirly. It's pretty. We'll glue these flowers down. I didn't put any of these flowers into digital form. I just made them up as I went along. You know how I roll. I think I did these while I was watching Monica the other day. I was doing laundry and playing. Now, of course, I can always come back in with a scratch pen or something like that and do some additional edging on these. Or I could just leave them as it is. But I think I like this one just the way it is. And I'm going to throw that into that journal as well. Write blogs about the things you're selling. Oh, cool. Okay, Janine, nice to see you. Yeah. Maybe when you're feeling better, Malia, you can talk me through it. There was something else I needed to be talked through. Nightbot. I need somebody to help me do the Nightbot thing. Okay, so you can tell my kid was here. This was my March calendar, and it says all out of, and she writes sanity. You know, that's my younger daughter. So that sanity thing has to stay there. Just because. And I don't know if I'm going to be selling these journals or if I'm just making them for the fun of it. Okay. Awesome, Shannon. Mine would say patience. Yeah. No, but I mean, my kids come over. I have shopping lists down and I get things like rhino steaks or furry monkey balls. You know, I love my kids. Okay, Chrissy, nice to see you. Thanks for popping in. All right. All right. So again, this is going to be a belly band. And I'm going to do it so that that sanity thing shows. Whoop, don't slide. So that's a cute belly band, right? So that there's some space to write some stuff if you want to write right on the page. Maybe I should have put it on the blank side, but that's okay. Very cool. Very, very cool. Yeah, I think I'm going to really need to look into that coffee shop thing. All right. I could have fun writing the blog. So that's the rest of those. Now, see, this is the way I do it, right? So these flowers are going to be in two places in this journal. So it makes it kind of flow. And then I've got all kinds of fray stuff, which is okay because it's a junk journal. This is a piece of muslin that I glued the napkin down to. All right. So what? I've done two, 3, 2. I don't even know how many I've done, guys. This is 3. This is 3. They don't make clothespins the way they used to. Seriously, this is 3. That one can go in when I put this one in. Clothespins nowadays are just so cheap, like anything else. I mean, I've got some of my mom's clothespins, and they're brutal. They are really, really hard to clamp, like undo. This has a lot of blue. Let's do blue. Still have some. Look at that. Oh my. I never said I was a neat crafter. I'm somebody's nightmare. Buy a coffee picture. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. So do you sell physical stuff through there too, Malia? I know that most of your stuff is. Usage statements with their digitals. They wouldn't print because, oh, you can provide a release from the creator. What kind of a release do you need? Like, I'm very curious. I think I need a little bit more blue. Angel policy. Yeah, but if you're buying the digital, like, I mean, on Etsy, I just sent JPEGs, right? It was just a JPEG, so I'm thinking that anybody could print just a JPEG. I don't know how that works there. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, right on my shop when I had it on Etsy, I said for personal or commercial use, just please don't share. We'll see if this is going to work. Okay. Sherry, do you put journals on there? Oh, that turned out lovely, that one. And this feather has wire in it. I use old headphone wires, right? Like the earbuds and that kind of thing. I've got a bin of wires and I use it for inside my feathers to give it that little bit of depth. I probably should have done oh, which side do I want more? I think I like the blue side better. Okay. Oh, wow. Huh, that is definitely interesting. Right. Okay, so if I did a digital and I had down the side of that digital stating free to use for whatever reason, don't they have to open the file anyway to see if it's free to use? I don't know now. Is that okay? I don't know. I wasn't going to use paint today, but you just never know when you're creating what you want to use. Okay, so this one need to go in that big journal. Okay, so I've got this and this, two. Don't want to put it on the thin brown paper. This is very thin also. It is a bag, very thin bag. I've got these that I was going to use as flip outs to follow through with that Kleenex box that I was using. Those are the other pink flowers I did when I was playing. Oh, they would open it, just not print it? Oh, okay. Okay. I still have to cover up this stuff. Kind of like that just the way it is. I've got some coloring book page in here too. What about on there? Kind of like that on there. Yeah, it picks up all the colors, and it's got the rose stencils that I made. I'll put this one on here. So I am going to trim it. Do I want it towards the bottom? Oh, that would be kind of cute. More at the bottom of the page. Let's do that. And because it's torn, I'm just going to tear that. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah. You know. Right. High quality color copies. Right. That makes sense. I getcha. Yeah. I really like that on here. Aw, and random banging. Awesome. And have you told her that never, ever, ever is a toilet brush a microphone? Should never be used as a microphone. There's another one. I know this is just a big jumble of stuff. You know, that would look really nice on there. This also is one of those napkin things, but I really like that flower on it against that blue. Yeah, it's horrifying, but you know, you have to tell kids things like that. Your dad was a professional photographer? Oh, yeah. Right, right. You're putting your dies into a flip book? Awesome. Malia's girls are awesome. Absolutely precious. All right. So you can't go there. So you're going to stick out of the page a bit. That's fine. Fine, fine. I need clamps. Need clamps. Grab the clamps. Should probably put 2 on each side. And then I do have a bunch of little hearts. I could do hearts, randomly around it. Follow your heart. And there again, this is a big belly band, so it will hold a multitude of things. All right. All right. We've got stuff happening here. Stuff is happening. All right. So we've got this one. This one now is going to have to go this way. And this one's going to have to go this way. And this way. Okay, what are we going to do with these? I know what I would like to do with them, but I don't have the stuff. Oi, let's look. Oh, you know what could work, guys? I have an idea. Oh no, Kim's thinking. I think it would have to go on this one. Oh, look at that. What do you think? Hey, Beth. Hey, Miss Allie K. Nice to see you. Hi, Angela. What do you guys think? This for a belly band? If I did this, I could put some little birds or something up top. Oh, yeah. No, that's not going to work. What do you think? Or should that go on the yellow? Ooh. Which one should it go on? Either the yellow or the orange? Yellow or the orange? No. Kind of like that. That would need to go on a couple of layers of book page. I like that. I think I like that on there. I'm playing belly bands today. Oh, no, it's a little short. Little short. I have no idea where that came from. There. All right, now playing belly bands. I like that. Then I just need something on that red one. Using up stuff, guys. I am using up stuff. Oh, what if? What if? No. No. Just say no. Nope. Nope. I'm auditioning things, you know. Kind of really like that scarecrow on there. Or I could do that rose. I think that's what I'll do. And then, I think, I'm going to use some of this. I always suggest you carry a old book around with you, and you just have a pen and you just doodle on the text however you like. And this way you've got stuff to add when you want something a little bit interesting behind things. So first off, this is just a piece of construction paper. I'm going to glue it down onto this page. I'm going to do a couple layers of that page. So again, just use what you've got. Just use what you've got. And of course, I just use wet glue. I am going to have to go on a bits binge. Because I am really low on a lot of the bits I use. I know I have to do buildings because, like I say, I want to do like the monster book, but I want to do it with buildings. Okay, that's still not tough enough. We will fold that, and we will put glue down here. Go like that. Some of your digits. I could check it out for sure. Okay, so now I'm going to cut around this oval. It's not going to be the same shape by the time I'm done. But at least that gives it that bit of firmness. Putting 2 layers of book page behind. It's always nice to have those scrap book pages and things that you don't want to use necessarily in the journal, but it sure works good for a backing. And I think what I want to do is go around the edge with a black marker. I know I went around it with green muck water, but let's use a black marker. Because sometimes you just want that edge to find that little bit more. Now I pulled out that book page with the doodles on it, and it's purple. I want to see if I've got a different color. I think I've got some black. I think I would like black behind that. Here's the bits of book page that are doodled on. You could use markers. You can use pencils. You could use whatever you have to make these marks on the book pages. I need something where I can have like a couple of lines. Those are fun. Those are fun. See, I want that for behind this. Just have to decide which one I like best. And of course, this would cover it totally. So what I would do is I would cut it in half and put half on one end, half on the other. Kind of like that. Yeah, I think I like that one out of them all. What do you guys think? Those are too little. I want something kind of flowy. I really like this one. I think that's the one I'm going to use. K&. So again, like I say, carry a old paperback around with you and just doodle on it when you've got time. It's something nice to do if you're sitting watching TV, so I've been told. I don't watch TV, so I'm really no help with that. Just going as close as I can, really. And I do this with other books too, you know. Like Malia has those Read Your Digests, the pages. I would use that if I had one because the pages are that little bit bigger than just a paperback, right? Because, like I say, that's not going to do it. I'm going to have to do it on both ends, and almost looks like a merry-go-round pole. Yeah, it is a good size. And seriously, you could do, you know, all kinds of shapes and just go over the text so you can't read it if you don't want people to read it. So I'm just going to glue this behind that first. So again, narrow strips of paper, you can decorate them any way you want, add things. I've got, you know, we'll do one with some cheesecloth behind it, maybe the mushroom. Maybe the mushroom. And I'm just making sure that the curves go the same way. Trying to get reasonable. And then we're just going to glue the whole thing onto the green background. Now there's still enough room on that background. Like I say, I can come in after and do some doodling along the edges, like a little stitching marks or dots or you know, oh, I didn't have to glue all the way to the edges of that. Shame on me. All good. It's a little crooked. So you could either do it when it's in the book or when it's out of the book. Totally up to you. I like that one too. So that one's ready to go in. Okay, let's do this mushroom. This mushroom also definitely needs some papers behind it. I'm just going to use this because I've got it sitting here. I can go that way. Hey, Jean, nice to see you. I am playing Bellybands. Bellybands, Bellybands, Bellybands. I am just playing because I started 2 new journals, and I really shouldn't have started 2 new journals. So one of them is going to have a whack load of Bellybands in. Haven't quite decided what I'm going to do with the other one yet. Bellybands are going to make this one an absolute chunky monkey. Oh, I was going to. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Kim's not thinking. Yes, Jean's grounds are so adorable. Very, very adorable. Very adorable. Saw 2 of my grounds on Sunday, briefly. Or Saturday. Saturday? You know, every day's a blur right now. I don't know. I just don't know. You know, I'm just going to trim these off just a little bit, the corners. I wonder why I have a big blob of white on that. Doesn't really matter. That was one of those, where I take all my scraps, I put them down, and then I spritz them with alcohol inks, or I'll take paint and a stamp, and I'll just stamp them, or I will drizzle muck water over. Pity party, aw. You get them all again on Saturday? Nice. I get everybody here on Saturday too. Having a big family dinner here. So let's put some cheesecloth behind this. I've got some right here. Right here. I think cheesecloth is kind of appropriate to go behind a mushroom. Now this is the problem. When you've got cheesecloth and something like this, you don't want it to hang over too far. You want your object to be like right to the edge of it, so that when you're putting things behind the book or behind the belly band, it's not going to get caught on the cheesecloth. So maybe I just want a little bit coming out the top and a little bit out the bottom. We'll try that. My scissors don't want to cut. I've been cutting too much gluey stuff, obviously. Now, if I had fancy spritzy dyes and inks, I probably would. So I'm going to do it this way so that it kind of goes to the side that it's not going to be open on. Oh, I kind of like that. Just a little bit more there, I think. Yeah. I get to see my grounds on Saturday for the family dinner thing. I'm looking forward to it. Love me some grandkids. I get to throw eyeballs at them. I think that's the best part. That and watching them eat. It's going to be a full house. Guess you should be a little bit up. More like this. More like that. Now I feel like I need some grasses as well. So we're going to grab this stuff. I'm going to add some grassy kind of things sticking out as well. I don't know, Andrea. I really don't know. I have lowered my piles to a low roar. Not that you can tell from the screen. Definitely. Okay, so I've got this funky, this stuff is from when I cut out the Posies of Positivity. This is the edgings and stuff from that. It's this lovely bits. And everybody thought I threw those out. I lied. I lied. I lied. It's okay. Okay, so now we're going to, maybe I want it at the bottom of the page. Yep, we're going to put that at the bottom of the page. So we're going to go like this. And we're going to stick this stuff like this into the glue. And then we're going to take these and we're going to run some glue down them. Like that. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well, I had a few of those last week, did I not? Like 4 of them or silly something like that. Then we're going to put this down. Like this. The thing that isn't an embellishment. Well, I don't know. I've heard you embellish some things, hun. Don't mean to be snarky or anything, but really. I have. I don't want it to go too far. Now, of course, you guys are probably going to do them with your lace and your florals and whatever you have on hand. That's fine. Do it your way. Just because I'm doing it like this does not mean that that's the way it has to be done. Now, of course, you could put some little squares on there so people can write things on that belly band. I'm liking the way that is. This needs to dry. Maybe I should put some paper across the back of that to help hold it. That's just going to reinforce. There. And nobody's going to see it because that's behind the belly band, right? Nobody's going to see that little piece of extra paper holding the grass and the stuff together. You serve crackers with your cheese? I make my own crackers. You don't make your own crackers? Oh, that's what I should make for Saturday. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Oh no! Shannon, are you okay? Do we need to call Sarah? Shannon, do you need to have somebody come in and, like, can you call Sarah, or do you need us to call somebody for you? You're okay? Oh, I hope so, hun. I really hope so. Eat them all at one time? Yeah. See, I have to get my sourdough starter working. I really do. We were talking about that at the last Canasta Wars because my nephew makes sourdough and he brings sourdough bread, focaccia or whatever, quite often. And it's awesome. I just love the fact that I think just the way it is. What do you think? I don't know that I need to add anything. Do you guys think I need to add anything to that? Oh, you didn't hit your head? Okay, okay. See, I've never had sourdough crackers. I used to do like everything else out of sourdough, but I just make regular crackers. And what kind of flavors do you put in your crackers, Malia? I usually do, you know how on Pinterest they've got those things called firecrackers where they use crushed chilies and ranch dressing, powdered ranch dressing mix in them? Or you mix it up with oil and you put it on saltines and you bake it? I just mix those two things right in with my cracker dough when I make them. You will be sore and bruised. Okay. You better tell Sarah that you fell, though, please. Please let her. Okay, thank you. Tell her the bossy Manitoban is saying you had to. She put her foot down. Okay, we'll wait for Shannon to call Sarah. Um, Malia, what kind of flavors do you put on your crackers, or just salt? Yeah, I hope Sarah can help. I seem to remember that Sarah had Tuesdays off, or was it Mondays? I can't remember now. Yes, we definitely need to know someone will check on her. You feel like you should be making. You know what, Anne? They're so easy to make. I don't know why I buy crackers. Really. Cheez Its, okay. Everything bagel seasoning, I make, yeah, I use that too. The other thing I use is lemon pepper. Lemon pepper makes really nice crackers, and so does garlic pepper. But I mean, you still got littles in your house. I don't know what they're like for spices. I've got two grounds that absolutely love spice and two that go, oh no, it's too spicy for me. And it could just have something like pepper on it, you know? Yeah, garlic and basil. I find garlic and basil works really nice too. So I mix some into the dough and then I brush them with a little bit of oil or whatever and sprinkle the top as well. It takes a while to get the seasonings down because sometimes it can be too overpowering, in which case I just crush them up and I use them as breading. Do you remember those shake and bake potatoes? They used to be shake and bake potatoes. And the commercial with the little girl that says, "And I helped." I make my own shake and bake, and I love putting it on potatoes and throwing them in the air fryer. So failed crackers turn into breading. All right, I'm going to glue these down. They already have a backing on them because I was going to be using it as pockets in journals, but I'm going to use it as a this. How far up do I need to go? About here. We'll just glue this area right here. My recipe for shake and bake, I can gladly send you my recipe for shake and bake. Gladly, gladly. It's kind of funny because my neighbor behind, she's got two daughters, both of them are nurses. So when chicken's on sale, she will buy a whack load of chicken breasts, make them into chicken fingers, use that shake and bake recipe, and freeze them once they're dipped. And that way the kids can just. I'm not sure if she cooks them beforehand or not, but makes a great coating. I had a paper towel. There it is. Hey, Brenda, nice to see you. I will send it to you in Messenger. So that too is going to be a belly band. So I've got a couple that are at the bottom, but that's okay. And then this one, I like this on it. Now tell me what you guys think. Does that swear at that or not? Yeah, yeah. See, I use whatever breadcrumbs I've got. Um, so a lot of times it could be the leftovers from store bought, or it could be leftovers from homemade bread. Homemade bread, though, I have noticed if you're going to make fine crumbs out of it, you have to break them into really small pieces before, like they dry, because once they're dry, they can be really heavy. You think the background needs a bit of purple to tie them together? It could. It could definitely. How about if we'll see if I can cut a nice straight line out of this? Because we can. Yeah. Oh, I love gravy. Gravy could be a drink in my house. So bad for me, but when I make gravy, I use the no sodium beef broth to make it with. So I find that works pretty good. Hmm. No, that doesn't go at all. Not at all. You can go in the pile. No. Looking to see what I've got on my desk that might go on here. How about just a piece of lace? Do I have lace hanging around? I have. You know, I was thinking, does that detract from that? Sausage gravy over biscuits? Oh, yeah. We eat a lot of saucy, spicy things. Yeah, homemade bread's great for leftover. So anyway, and this shake and bake recipe calls for 4 cups of dried breadcrumbs, like the powdered breadcrumbs, not the chunks, right? So I just throw them in the blender or the food processor when they're dry already. Uh, but it's got a lot of different spices and some that people aren't overly fond of. But the thing is you can always change it to what you need, right? I'm gonna take this ruffle off. You miss sausage? Could you eat like chicken sausage or something like that, Anne? Why are you popping up all of a sudden? Where the heck's my mouse? Oh, you tipped your phone to help me look? Oh no. I appreciate that though. I really do. Yeah, I've been cleaning, so I've been trying to arrange things. But then you know how you do that, and all of a sudden it's like you get sidetracked by something. I only need that length, so I've got a little bit of roughly stuff left. Look at it there. Yeah, shake and bake bread comes with spices, but they're not hot spices. They're flavorful. Oh, I point at the screen all the time. I think I was watching Moni or on with Moni or something, and she was looking for something. Okay, I don't know if that swears at it or not. Do I want it underneath? I don't like that now. Oh, I talk to the screen often. I talk to anything. No garlic, maybe seasoning salt. But the thing is when you get a recipe like that shake and bake, you look at what the ingredients are and you adjust it to what you're able to eat or that works, right? Anyway, I didn't like this piece of lace after that. What am I going to do with this? First of all, I got green paint on that. That's got to come off. Hot enough to clear your sinuses or mild enough with sage and other non-spicy. See, I do that too, Brenda. I have a lot of spice mixes that I make, And I'll buy ground pork, and I will definitely make my own sausage patties and things. Or I'll mix it with beef and pork. But I like that. I do. I do have a sausage stuffer. I just haven't made sausage in forever. I have no idea what to do with this. Huh. It could be. It could be, Anne. Ron and I do not watch TV. So we watch a lot of YouTube. Now I'm thinking maybe if I did some stitching in along those holes. I don't know what I want to do with this. Isn't that silly? This one's going to go to the side. I could put some dots on the red part for sure. That would work. You're right. And I do have black and white stuff. It is. Ah, I saw it. I got all kinds of black and white things. Or, how about if I just take a white gel pen and I just draw some little lines along the edge? I think that could look okay. Something like this. They're not straight and I don't care. Oh, welcome back, Shannon. How are you feeling, hon? Is Sarah going to come over? Is she going to be checking up on you? Hey, Diane, nice to see you. Yeah, it does break up the red. Kind of got a wintry feel to me, except for this violently hot pink at the bottom that you can't really see. Okay, good, good. Is it her day off today? I seem to remember you saying she had Tuesdays off for some reason. Seem to remember that. Yes, she's off today. See, I've got a better memory than I thought. All right, that's good. So you guys like me, you start off pretty far apart, decent far, and then all of a sudden you're right on top of each other. Like, do you guys do that? That's goose. Somebody stole your D. That's all, Brenda. I lose my D. I lose and things often, quite often. What I've been having a lot of problems with lately is both on my tablet and my phone is the space bar is so close to that bottom row. I get all kinds of gibberish and words all together with V's and B's all joining them, and I don't know. And my spell check doesn't even correct it anymore. I think they think that all these words are supposed to be joined with B's and V's and N's. Thanks, Anne. I kind of like them too. I think it would have been cool if I'd have stitched them, but it is what it is. This is going to work perfectly fine as a belly band. So we have these other 3 belly bands to put in. As I say, this journal that's all falling apart here because I'm working on it. It's going to be full of belly bands. So we did this one today. I might end up having to put little staples or something in there, stitch it down, because I don't know how well it's actually sticking. I'm going to have to keep my eye on that one. We did this one. Your common typing error is trying to type shut. Oh, yeah, I get that. Full stop instead of spacebar. Yeah. That is more appropriate than you realize quite often. You had plans today? Oh, no. Oh, Brenda, sorry. That's a stressful situation. We did this one. Follow your heart. Like I said, I could glue on some little hearts on this. Again, this is played on Beth's channel when she was doing napkin on muslin or other fabrics or whatever. You're working your scabby book? Ah, nice. Yeah, where you can wear you out for sure. We did this one with the feather on it. Wondering if I should outline that feather. It could be pretty tricky because I got some really fine little bitsies in there. Do I have another one? I don't think I have another one in here yet. Like I say, I'm just working on this one yet. It's coming along slowly. Slowly. All right, I don't have any more in here. So now I have this big white page. What if I use this one? That's really nice and bright and cheerful. And if I do it more towards the bottom, there's lots of room to write. Or should I do it to the top? No, let's do it at the bottom. So like I say, then there's lots of room. They can write things. I like that. It's going to go towards the bottom on this page. Oh, first of all, let's check. So I've got one on this side, 2 on that side, 1 on this side, and this one's in the middle on that side. So this one should probably go on this side. He's a bad patient, yeah. Oh, yeah. See, I call it autocorrect because seriously, some of the stuff it comes out with, and then I can put like a nice piece up here with this is going to have so many belly bands that I don't think I'll need to put in any pockets. So that's that one. This was 2 pieces of leftover file folder. They stick out the sides. I don't care. This could be a very eclectic journal. We know that I love the eclectic journal. You like the little buildings? Thanks. I love making those little buildings. I really do. So we've got, let's put it on the inside on this one, on this page. Because I don't think we've got very many like that. And again, we're going to put it lower down. See, I wonder if I had planned on putting painty paper on this. Yeah, it's going to go there anyway. I think that'll be cute. Belly bands are so simple to make, and they can add such a punch to your journal. They really can. They really, really can. So now that I've got this glued in and down, I might add a few more pieces of grass coming out the side there. And again, my journals don't always have a theme. They're usually pretty eclectic. Okay, so I've got this little envelope. You know, that'd be really kind of cute on the envelope. What do you think? Does that work good on there? I know it's going to cut off the... It's okay. It's okay. A moon would be pretty. It would. So this, I'm going to have to clamp because these pages are warped. So we got to help the glue to adhere nicely. That needs to be just a little bit wider. We'll do the same thing on this side. And then when it's dry, I'll clip it. Or I could just kind of leave them because it's not going to be out the sides. All right. So, I don't know if anybody was playing belly bands along with me. But, so we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7. 7 belly bands. I think that's not bad for 2 hours work. Even if I was just pulling stuff out of things that I already had made. A moon would have been cute. It would. So yeah, I've got some really bright, happy pages. I just have a few more that I need to add some bits to. These brown papers, what I'll probably do is take some of my hand-drawn lined paper and I'll put pieces of that down. It'll help strengthen it too because this is just brown wrapping, like the mailing paper kind of thing. And then I've got a, mandala coloring page. This envelope needs to have some stuff done to it yet, because I've got notes and things written down on them. Not that the notes mean anything. This is flip out of writing paper. This is that pharmacy bag. I don't know if I'm going to add some pockets or whatever to this. And then this is the back cover with this flip. Got a glue didn't stick nice there. We'll fix that. All right. Well, I think that I've had a very productive day. And of course, oh, hey, I didn't add this one. Wait a minute. This has to go in somewhere too. How about if I put it down here? No, not on there. How about maybe on here after I put a covering on that? I don't know if I'll just cover it in paint or whatever, but I think it'll go on the back here. All right. I have a place for that. Some little houses. Water towers. Yeah, water towers would be cool. Well, I want to do like another monster book, but I have to do it in a different format so I can scan each page separately, which I can't do with the book that I've already made, being the accordion style. It doesn't lie nice on the scanner, and it would take far too much work to clean up. So I'm going to have to do another monster book like that. And I think I also want to do one out of Goonie Birds like that. So I need to make some town type things too, like stop signs and stuff. But I am so low on Kimbits that I really have to go through and find out what I need to make to stock up again. For sure. 40-page playful vintage journal. Playful vintage? Probably things like those strange inventions like bird-powered flying machines, different kind of things that were patented. Some of those old ads that make you go, what the heck? You know, the ones I'm talking about where men are bringing their wives vacuums and it looks like it's the be all, like she is so excited over these vacuums. Maybe something like that. Vintage. Or even if you get like old kids readers or whatever, I bet you Malia could help you out with that one. Because they have those little kids with strange things on. Oh, old recipes, definitely. I just came across the bin of recipe books from my mom's place that I had put away someplace safe. And so I've got really old recipe books. It was kind of interesting because I actually took a picture of one because it was the recipe for my sister's wedding cake. The nasty jello salad recipes and the aspic stuff. Yes. I have. Where is it? I have lots of those old ugly recipe book things. I really do. I've got All the World Loves Lemons. I've got a whole bunch of handwritten stuff. But these are recipes from England, Scotland, all over the place. Foreign cookbook. Oh, there's no pictures, but there's some very interesting things. Tongue, Swedish style. Yeah, no. I got a pastry book. Does that have any pictures? A lot of these were shortbread and tart fillings. I don't know. Egg and cheese, spaghetti and rice. This should have some interesting pictures in it. Wow, no pictures of a little bit. Little bit. You know, things like that one. Yeah. I'm not sure what either of those are, but some of the things that they used to put together. But yes, I should do that. No, no, no. These are going to go back in the bin. Walk away, Kim. Just walk away. You're not dealing with these. You're not playing. Nope. Nope. But yes, old magazines have some very interesting old advertising them for sure. Love the chicken. See, I need to paint some chickens too. Old sewing pattern pictures. Yeah. What about like those old crocheted pants, the granny square pants that they did for men and the shorts? I think I probably have patterns and pictures of that. History of sewing patterns? Cool. Very cool. All right. So I was saying goodbye, and then we got off on another track, which is awesome. I always love doing that. Granny square vests and hats. Yeah, yeah, definitely. You can have a lot of fun. And if you find an old catalog, like a Sears or one of those catalogs, those old clothes, oh, lots of fun. Okay, thanks, guys. Big hugs to you all. I appreciate each and every one of you for sitting here and watching me play and fiddle. I appreciate that. I hope this inspired you for different ideas for belly bands. As I say, you can use lace, you can use fabric, whatever you're limited by your imagination. We know that. So anyway, hope this inspired you to do something. Thanks to everybody up in the balcony, anybody who watches the replays. I appreciate each and every one of you. I will see you on Friday on my channel. Um, you're welcome, Shannon. Hope you're feeling okay. I'm going to touch base with you a couple of times today just to check up, just so you know. Heads up on that one. Um, we'll be here Friday on my channel, last day of Jean and I doing junk embroidery. And then this Sunday is the Feral Artist Group, and we're doing tags. Hugs to you all. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I will see you around our town. Bye now. Oh, call you hourly? Love it. Bye now.